Okay, for game time today, it's super fun. It's called Baby Bottle Big Gulp, but really, if you don't have baby bottles at home or sippy cups, we could do something just as challenging using Capri Suns or anything else with a tiny straw. So today, it's Miss Irma versus Miss Julie in the Baby Bottle Big Gulp Off. They are going to start on the count of 3 and try and drain their Capri Suns the fastest. No cheating, you two. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, it's Miss Irma for the, oh, yep, that's, oh, Miss Julie, look at that. Look at that. I don't think she's even swallowed yet. Here's, yeah, I see the bag squeezing. Just take it, put it over your head and squeeze to make sure it's empty. Oh, Miss Irma for the win.
It's empty. Air high five.
Miss Julie, valiant effort. How about you guys? Try it at home. Let us know how it goes.
Oh yeah, that's the spot right there. Oh yeah, a little bit more to the right. Yeah, that's good. Woo! Oh, boys and girls, I'm telling you, that spot has itched for years. Well, it's Mr. Scarecrow here with another power verse. So let's get on to it. Today's power verse says, "Be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you." Ephesians 4:32. Today's power verse is talking about forgiveness and sacrifice. We have to sacrifice for others, put them first in our lives. And when they hurt us, we have to learn to forgive others. Why? Because God forgave us. He forgave us when He sent His one and only Son as a sacrifice for our sins on the cross. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Well, I need everybody to stand back up on your feet and say the power verse with me. Mr. Scarecrow on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you. Ephesians 4:32. Great job, boys and girls. You can have a seat. Well, it's time for me to go. I'll see you next time with another power verse. But until then, this is Mr. Scarecrow reminding you to plant the Bible in your heart. See you later.
We've been learning about the right kind of seeds to plant in our families. Today, we are going to look at 2 more of those important seeds. Do you remember Jacob and Esau, the 2 brothers? Do you remember those guys? We learned about them in week 1. Jacob did something really bad. He had deceived his father by dressing up like his brother Esau and stole his birthright blessing from his brother. That is not good. He tricked his blind father. Do you remember? He put that fake fur on his arm. I know that that made his brother really mad. How many of you have ever been mad at your brother or sister? I know, me too. Have you? Yeah. So, have they ever stole anything from you? I hope not. Maybe a toy, but it's still terrible, right? But Esau was so angry that he made a vow. He said he was going to kill his brother. That's how upset he was that he threatened his brother's life. Remember? And his brother ran away. Jacob ran away. So we are going to read a little bit more about our story in Genesis 32, where Jacob and Esau haven't talked to one another in years. So Jacob heard that Esau and his family were actually close by. They were visiting the land. And Jacob wanted to show his brother that he was sorry. So he sent gifts to his brother. He sent him animals, and he sent him just lots of presents to show him, I'm serious. I want to be friends. I want to be brothers. I want your forgiveness. And then when Esau saw all of these gifts, he was like, wait a minute. He was surprised that Jacob felt this way. Jacob was excited when his servants arrived back at the camp. He didn't go himself. He actually sent some of his servants with all of those gifts. I think he was still a little afraid because the last time they saw each other, his brother said he was going to kill him. So he wanted to make sure that Esau was going to forgive him first, right? So the servants came back and told Jacob that Esau was on his way with an army of 400 men. When Jacob heard the news, he was terrified. Was Esau coming to kill him? I think that was his thought, right? Do you think that was what he was thinking? Oh my goodness. He has all those gifts I gave him, and he's still coming. He's coming, right? Was he coming to make Jacob pay for all of that wrong that he had done so many years ago? There was only one thing Jacob could do. Do you know what it was? It was pray. So that's what he did. He got on his knees and he prayed to God, please rescue me from Esau. He is surely coming to kill me. Jacob knew that he needed God's help to end this family's fight. The next day, Esau arrived at Jacob's camp, and Jacob runs out. He runs out. He didn't run away. He runs out to meet Esau. Instead of yelling at him and saying, "What are you doing here? Get out of here." Jacob kept a humble attitude and went to greet his brother Esau by bowing down before him like a servant. And Jacob Esau grabs Jacob and pulls him close and hugs him. And he forgave him. He forgave his brother for all the things that he had done. He put Jacob's feelings ahead of his own and forgave him. Can we learn something important about this lesson? Can we learn something important about forgiveness about this story? About putting others first? I think we can.
tell you a really important seed to plant in your family, and it's really kind of difficult. Here it is. When we're hurt, we must still forgive. Did you know that there's going to be times when our family members might say or do something that hurts us? Sometimes it's on accident, but sometimes it's even on purpose. And we need to do our parts to plant the seeds of forgiveness by choosing to forgive even when they do something wrong to us. And that's not easy, is it, Ham? No, but it's so important to do because, after all, God forgave us when we did wrong. That's so amazing, right? When we sinned, God was still willing to forgive us. What did we learn in our power verse today? Be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God, through Jesus Christ, has forgiven you. Since God has forgiven us of so much, how can we not forgive those in our family who have hurt us? So, when we remember all that God has forgiven, then we must be willing to put others ahead of ourselves. Right, Ham? Yes. That's what Jesus did, didn't he? He gave his life so that we could be forgiven. We could be more like Jesus in our own families by putting other family members before ourselves. Then we will not only forgive, but we will know that we are showing Jesus' love for our family. And that's what I want in my family. Is that what you want in your family too? Awesome. Hey guys, it's time to worship! Wait for me! Oh, it's my friend Bessie Bates! Yes, let's get going! Click below and worship with us! That was so tiring, but so fun! I love worshiping with you!
I hope you had so much fun. Keep playing these songs all week long.
All week long. It's so much fun to just sing to God from your heart. And I feel good.
I do
I
too.
feel good.
A little
Yeah.
sweaty, but keep going.
Keep going. Love you guys.
Hey guys, we got to go a lot faster and get this place cleaned up. Uncle Cletus is going to be here any minute. Zach, hey, hurry up, would you?
I'm going as fast as I can, Dad. It's kind of hard putting all my books in my suitcase.
Now, how's putting your books in your suitcase a hard job exactly?
Well, because I have to separate them in the order of the Dewey Decimal System.
Dewey Decimal System. Listen, just throw your books into your suitcase and hurry up and get back down here. I'm going to need you to dust off this mantle. It's totally filthy. Definitely have to clean this up. Goodness gracious. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, could you go into the kitchen and clean it up? Uncle Cletus is... Rebecca? Rebecca! Hey! Get the earbuds out of your ear. Listen, I need you to go into the kitchen and clean it for me, okay?
Sure, all you had to do was ask.
I did ask. Could you... Never mind, just go clean the kitchen. Please, Uncle Cletus is on his way.
You got it, Dad.
Carol. Hey, Carol! Carol! Listen, how's the back room look? Because Uncle Cletus is going to be here any minute.
The back room looks fine. Will you calm down? Listen, everything's going to look just perfect when Uncle Cletus gets here.
Well, listen, he let us stay here for like a whole month. So when he gets here, I don't want the whole place looking like a...
A farm?
Well, good point.
Okay, Dad, I'm here. Now, what did you want me to do?
All right, I'll tell you exactly what I need you to do. Come here. I want you to take this feather duster, and I want you to dust the mantle and get all that nasty dust off, all right? Take care of it. You knocked over Uncle Cletus's prize cow. The ashes are all over the floor. He is going to be furious.
Well, don't just stand there. Help us clean it up.
Well, hey there, Farnsworth family. How's my favorite? Oh, my sweet Bernadine. What happened? What happened?
I'm so sorry, Uncle Cletus. It's my fault. Just hit me. I deserve it.
Hit you? I'm not gonna hit you.
Okay. Well, hit Dad then.
Hey!
I'm not gonna hit anybody.
You mean you're not mad at me?
I'm definitely disappointed that it happened, and I'm sad old Bernadine's ashes are here on the floor, but I'm not gonna get mad at you when it was an accident.
You're not?
Of course not. You've been taking care of my farm the whole time I was away at the ballet. How could I be upset with you?
Aw, thanks. And nice tutu, by the way.
Well, thanks. You've all been learning about planting seeds in the family, right?
Well, yeah. How did you know that?
Well, old Skeeter told me outside before I came in. Now let me teach you about the next two seeds that you need to know about.
All right. What are the next two seeds?
One of them you've already been practicing. It's called sacrifice.
I didn't sacrifice your cow, I promise. I just knocked over her urn. She was already burnt to ashes anyway. I didn't do it.
No, Zach, not that kind of sacrifice. You see, sacrifice really means putting other people before yourself. You see, you may want to watch something on TV real bad, but instead you sacrifice and allow your sister to watch what she wants.
That's a big sacrifice.
Your whole family's been sacrificing this month as you've put your own family vacations on hold to come here and take care of my farm. That was a real sacrifice.
You're telling me I never thought we would ever be on a farm.
I understand, and I appreciate your sacrifice. Since you put my needs ahead of your own, you learned sacrifice. It's something we must always be planting in our family.
So, what's the other seed that you were going to teach us about?
The other seed? The other seed is the one that must be planted over and over and over again in a family. It might be the most important seed of all. It's forgiveness.
Forgiveness?
That's right, Zach. Forgiveness. I know that you knocking over Bernadine's urn was an accident, and you know what? I forgive you.
Aw, thanks, Uncle Cletus.
Aww.
And don't even worry about cleaning it up. I'll get old Skeeter to clean it up later.
I sure will.
Hey, where'd you come from?
I was listening the whole time. Sounds like you guys learned a lot about sacrifice and forgiveness. But what you haven't learned is today's big idea.
Why don't you teach it to him, Skeeter?
Don't mind if I do. Today's big idea says, I will sacrifice for others and forgive them when I'm hurt. So, today, every time you hear this sound,
Hey, what's the big idea?
get up on those feet and say, I will sacrifice for others and forgive them when I'm hurt. And that is today's big idea.
That is a great big idea.
Well, Skeeter, go get a dustpan and a broom. We'll clean these ashes up for Zach.
Will do.
Oh, hey, Skeeter. Oh, Uncle Cletus, when did you get here? Did I miss something?
For this week's activity, you are going to need nylons, a permanent marker, some soil. I'm going to use bottle caps that I painted with the permanent marker, a little dot, rubber bands, and strong seeds. These are wheat seeds. So take your stocking. You are going to first put a tiny little bit of dirt and add some of that seed. The reason why we're using a strong seed like wheat germ or grass seed is because it needs to be able to poke through the stocking. We're gonna fill. So now I'm gonna shape its face. I'm gonna grab a little bit. I'm gonna make it a little ball. And using, my kids happen to have braces, but you can use these from the jewelry making. I'm gonna make him a little nose. And I'm gonna make ears. Did he have ears? He has ears in the little picture I saw. Once his hair grows in, I think it'll be kind of funny. And I'm gonna flatten his head a little bit. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on the back. I was going to use googly eyes, but then I realized not everybody at home would have a googly eye, but you probably have water bottles. And you would be able to have that and be able to do that a lot easier. Right? And then just gonna color, make him a black dot in his eye. And this is a permanent marker. I'm gonna give him a mouth. I think I need to put some more dirt in him, make him a little bit more chubby. So he's kind of like a potato head. But once I water him, this will grow grass hair. And if you're by yourself, you can always put it on a mug or a cup so that you have that extra set of hands to help hold all your seeds and dirt. So one potato man and one one-eyed pirate guy. I just made him a pirate badge. Could have been a minion, but try it at home. It doesn't take too long, and it's a great way to wrap up our midweek Bible study and to see what God has grown in your life.
No, I mean, really, have you seen my hay? It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. It's on my farm. Let's check this out. We're gonna wrap it up. Esau, he was mad at his brother because Jacob had lied with the help of his mother. But he did something that we need to do. He decided to end his family feud. No matter how somebody does you wrong, gotta do your part to get along. Even if they treat you just like dirt, gotta sacrifice for others and forgive them when you're hurt. Baby, you know that's right. You gotta have sacrifice and you gotta have forgiveness. Plant those seeds in your family so that you can grow on your family farm. I got a rainbow of flavor and I'm living for my Savior. Skittles out, baby.
Wait, what are you doing?
We're building a foundation for VBS.
Hold on, are you taking safety measures? What? Let me check. See, you're 6 feet apart. You're good.
We're clear. We're clear. Got your helmet? I got my helmet on. Let's get